Okay, so once again I'm here in Vienna, and you can hear the noise behind me. Right behind me now that we've got the rally where there's been talks all afternoon, but now a convoy is coming together here at the on the adjoining road where the protest is. I'm just going over to see if we can get some footage. The drums. So it's not quite a trucker convoy, but we've got a car convoy coming together here. And it seems like the procession is going to follow the cars shortly. So there's a gathering here. Some of the crowd have already started to gather at the front. And the rally is still going on, the talks are still going on. It looks like there may be a police escort, or is it a police escort, or are they stopping the demonstration? So it's unclear. It looks like this may be the beginning. So the convoy is just beginning. I'm going to go and walk towards the rally to see if the procession is going to follow. It looks like it may be a political rally. I can't see if it's connected, but it's got the alternative media, the German alternative media. There seems to be something against the president. I'm going to try and get some more information. It's not clear whether this is actually part of the rally, whether it's part of the demonstration. There was talk of a convoy, there was talk of a procession. I think it's a political rally. This looks like a political rally, which may or may not be connected to the Freedom Rally. So I'm going to try and get some more information, but there's a small convoy and a march taking place here. We hadn't had any details of this, so I'm very interested to see what's happening, what it's all about. It looks like some sort of anti-government rally rallying against a particular current prime minister. I don't know the Austrian political situation. I'll get some information here from some of our English-speaking. Do you have any idea what that is?
Sorry.
Do you know what's going on? What is it?
I don't know why they are starting now.
Is it anything to do with us though?
Because normally it should start, the rally should start afterwards, the walk. I'm a bit confused.
Well, I'm confused.
Because they are starting now to walk and we're still here on
What
stage.
do the signs say? Is it even part of our thing? Because I was just saying the signs, they look like a political. It looks like a political rally. It may not be connected.
Yeah, but normally we are connected, you know.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah, of course. And normally it should be like, okay, the stage here is over.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused because here's the party and the party is over there. So
well,
no, I don't have a clue why they are now, because it's also our bus and they should normally. Okay, sorry, if I don't know it, who should know it?
Yes.
If I don't know it.
So we don't know what's going on here, which is interesting.
Yeah, because they should wait. Normally they should wait because we are still on stage.
Yes.
And normally we are walking together.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. Okay. And what was the signage? It looked like is that the president of Austria?
I have to look. I didn't see it.
Okay.
I have to climb. Sorry, maybe
No
I
worries.
can. Also the die Müllabfuhr. The rubbish men. They are also traveling. Yeah.
Who knows?
They are part of it.
Okay, so I'm going to head back to the stage and see what's going on. So that was a turn of events. Maybe they're going to do a few laps. Yeah, where's the party? It's still at the rally is still here. So this is different. But you're getting to see it in real time at home. The sun, fortunately, is back out because earlier on we had some significant rain, which was unpleasant. So it's interesting to see the police presence at an event like this. In Britain, for those of you who have been at home, you'll see behind me, I mean, the vans themselves, they don't even look slightly intimidating. The TSG vans back in the United Kingdom, you know trouble is coming when you see those. And the stormtroopers arriving. So clearly at this stage, there's a different response to the protest. It's very, of course, like every protest we've seen in the United Kingdom, this is very, very peaceful. It's approaching the stage now. I can see Gert van den Bosch is on the stage giving a presentation. So yes, we'll find. So this is the signage. What does this mean?
Vanderbellen. Oh, it's presidential elections now. So it's they're leading him. So it's we are just before the elections here in Austria.
So is that connected? Is that connected to this event?
He's part of the
problem.
Yeah, he's part of the problem. A huge problem. So that's really why they are fighting against him. Vanderbellen. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm from Germany, but we've got the whole fuck up as well. Even worse. Even worse.
Yeah, I mean, we've just had a political change in the United Kingdom and no one's really certain about what Liz Truss is going to do. You know, there's lots of skepticism at the moment.
Absolutely. I mean, we know that these, how to say, these corrupting, sorry, pardon my French.
Well, there was a brilliant quote from Neil Oliver in the UK. He said the train driver has changed, but the train is still following the track that has been laid in the UK. So, you know, it doesn't matter who's in charge.
Absolutely.
The train's left the station.
The problem is the system in itself,
exactly.
And we know this, but
yes.
We talked a lot about it also in the channel and we were talking about how can we change it without any revolution, you know?
History would say no. So but history at least shows us that revolution doesn't always have to come in a violent form. There's been peaceful revolutions throughout history that have also created a real leap. But we're not dealing with like a national revolution where it's a single nation that is facing a tyranny. We've got a global authoritarianism that is unraveling.
Yeah, but we need more pressure from the street. We need more presence of the people. You know, you still get the impression that the decadence, the materialism, is still to present in a way. Because have a look. I mean, we should thousands. We should be thousands, and we know that there are always like it's going down and then it's coming up again. It depends on how many problems are at the moment present.
Yes.
But if you know that there are problems, and if you know that this is really your last chance, you have to go out for that.
Yes. Yes. Well, I thought the cost of living crisis would see people taking to the streets, and even then,
I can give you an example. Sorry to interrupt you, but it's just unbelievable. A friend of mine just gave me his bill. Gas bill, normally average from 1 month 178 euros. Now, monthly 790.
It's just
and
crazy.
a family with 2 kids paid 735 bucks, and now it's 2,100 and something.
It's just insane money. It's just insane.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Still people aren't taking
nobody
to the
will
streets.
pay it. Of course,
Yes.
nobody will
Yeah.
pay it. Yeah, of course. But this is not the solution. Yeah.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
No,
and as long Nord Stream 2, they won't open it for sure.
that's right.
I hope that they are not opening. I hope so, I can tell you. Because before, we are not completely collapsing. And the whole Europe is dependent from this.
Yes.
So I hope really we are just diving directly in the shit, in the huge shithole. pardon my French, I'm privately here, not for the TV channel.
Yes, yeah.
No, but this is the only solution.
Yes.
I had some blackout specialist two days ago in the studio, and we are prepared. We are preparing the audience from Auf 1 and all the alternative, because we were talking quite a lot about it, yeah? All the checklists and so on.
Yes.
But have a look around. If you ask somebody, do you think a blackout or a brownout might be possible? What the fuck is a brownout? I mean, they don't have a clue. You don't have to know what a brownout is, but you should know about the results, that you need a candle minimum.
Yes.
I mean, now we are still quite relaxed.
Well, it's still unverified, but in the UK several weeks ago there was a major Ministry of Defence contract for something like £75 million, which was for operational rationings. So they were preparing for, and this all speculation saying, oh, this is a routine purchase for the Ministry of Defence. But if there was to be a sort of rationing, it would be the Ministry of Defence that would run the protocol in the same way that they contracted the army to run the vaccine rollout. So we don't know for certain what it's all about, but there's lots of speculation that that's the UK government buying supplies for those kind of worst case scenarios.
Yeah.
Rations, food supplies.
Absolutely, and even the mainstream media, hoopala, now we're blowing away. Jesus, fantastic moment. No, but even the mainstream media, they start now to talk about it. That they are preparing, but it's too late, The army is preparing.
Yes.
But I was talking with this expert. I asked him because he used to work also or be part of the Bundeswehr. And he told me, no, not at all. They are not prepared. There are some little areas, okay, there might be some differences, but in general, a nightmare, just a nightmare. Yeah.
Crazy.
So okay.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
We'll be the ones talking about it, well as no one else is. So thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to have to go and check in at the stage. I was due to speak myself at some point, so I need to make sure I'm not too far from the proceedings, and we'll see if we can get some more words from some of the crowd. So I look forward to catching you later on.
See you later.
All right, cheers. Cool. Okay, so a bit of excitement there with the convoy, and some interesting words from the new media in Germany, from Vivian there, around the energy crisis, which is it's a topic that we've really got to get our heads around as we approach winter. So watch this space. We'll have a lot more on that. So I'm going to take a short break as I establish what's happening here in Vienna now. You can see behind me the crowd is still gathered. We're still at the stage. Speech is still speeches underway, and we're seeing we're going to go and see what the lineup is, and hopefully we'll get some more Vox Pods as well. We'll get some more commentary from some of the guests here. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you again shortly.